Hi, I'm Marcus Brewer, Director of Sales at Bavis Fabacraft, joined today with Dave McCart, our Production Director. And today we'll be giving an overview of our captive carrier TransTrax unit. This unit was specifically designed for a second or third lane, and it's considered one of our remote lane conveyors. Dave, why don't you jump in and tell us a little bit about how this compares to another system like a pneumatic system.
Okay. Well, the design of the captive carrier was originally designed with pharmacies in mind because we needed to carry an actual load and a larger capacity as opposed to paperwork that you would find at financial institutions. The tape drive system is very reliable in the field as opposed to an air-driven system through a pneumatic, and it's become so reliable that we have seen it used in other industries outside of just pharmacies.
With the amount of projects we've been able to quote recently in the dispensary industry, government, civil service, businesses been getting really creative in the way that they've been able to deploy the captive carrier solution. So now that we found out the why behind the captive carrier, how about we jump in and maybe do a deep dive of some of the control panels?
Sure. Well, let's start with the inside controls. This being a captive carrier model, the inside control is called an inside vertical unit, and a financial institution, it would be the televertical assembly. On this particular model, you have four controls. You have power, which turns the unit on and off. You have a car button to send the carrier, if it's inside, from the inside position to the car stop position on the outside. You have a truck button, so if the carrier was inside, they could send it out to a truck height position if that's where they notice the customer pulled up into. And we also have a recall button, which brings the carrier from the outside either position to the inside. Let's go ahead and see how that runs. Now, once the unit's inside, the pharmacy personnel can put product inside the carrier, which they would tend to get out to the customer on the outside. We'll go ahead and send it out to the car position. Another thing to note on the inside vertical assembly is this unit here, when it mounts to the wall via this called the standoff box, inside this box are the controls that drive the whole machine. As you can see, there are power light LEDs indicating what current state the machine is in. This one is indicating that it's a normal running functioning mode by the flashlight, which we consider to be the heartbeat. Now that we've gone over the inside controls, one other note would be these are the stop switches for the inside. So when the carrier comes from the outside to the in, it sees these switches and knows exactly when to stop on the inside. Now that we've gone over this, why don't we go take a look at the outside controls?
Sounds great. So what's going on the customer side, Dave?
Now, Marcus, as you indicated, this would be the outside customer vertical unit. This would be the customer drive-thru in the lane in their car. As indicated by the inside controls, there is a truck stop height and a car stop height. Also featuring out here, we have dual height controls, both for the truck and for the car. They are redundant of each other. And we also house the audio components out in the unit. Down here would be where the speaker is, and here's the microphone. As the carrier is outside, the customer pulls up, they'll indicate by pushing the help button, let the pharmacy staff know inside that somebody's sitting out in the lane. And so then the carrier would be out here, they would put the transaction into it, and they would send it in via one of these two buttons. Marcus, why don't you step around the other end, send the carrier out to the car height, please, and I'll show them how it works.
All right, so car height.
Okay, if you notice, the carrier stopped at a lower position as if you would be in a car. It puts it at the correct reach height for the customers. And I would conduct my transaction, pull the product out, or put my credit card or money or transaction in, and I would push the send button to send it in. Marcus, why don't you go ahead and send it out to the truck height for me, will you?
All right, sending the truck height.
Now, if you notice this time, it's stopped at a much higher position. A lot of trucks are really high off the ground these days, so we incorporate a truck height position, which would make it easier for somebody in a truck to commit, do their transaction. And now we're going to send it in using the send button on this end. Okay.
All right, Dave, now that we've talked about both the inside and outside sections of the solution, I know we touched on audio, but what other audio or video kind of options do customers have if they want more of a comprehensive experience?
Okay, Marcus, as you said, we touched on the audio. All of our units come with exterior customer audio components. That would be the microphone, the call buttons, and the speaker. And those are compatible with a wide array of audio options available to the customer. We can connect to Audio Authority audio, we can connect to Grayfield audio, and we actually have our own telephone audio module that integrates well with anybody's telephone system. Other options that would be included, we have the ability to add video to our system that would further enhance the experience by having the inside people being able to see anybody in the lane if they're not directly at the window inside.
Oh, wow. All right, well that concludes our overview of our captive carrier TransTrax solution. If you believe our captive carrier solution would be a great fit for an ongoing or future project, please don't hesitate to reach out to bavis.com. Myself and my team would be happy to send you any information you need for your project. More recently, we've developed a BIM Smith library for our partnership with architects and designers to make it easy to drag and drop our designs into your future projects. So give us a call if you think the captive carrier would be a great fit, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for joining us.
See you, everyone.